In the dry heart of a village called Nyandra, in the vast plains of Malawi, the skies hadn't rained in months. The riverbeds cracked like old clay pots, and the crops lay wilted in the fields. Hunger whispered through every hut, and despair moved like dust on the wind. But there lived a boy named Tawanga, 13 years old, with big eyes, quiet words, and a curious mind. His father, once a proud farmer, now sat on a broken stool outside their hut, waiting for a miracle. While others prayed for clouds, Tawanga searched for answers in old books discarded by the missionary school he could no longer attend. One tattered science book spoke of energy, of motion, of wind. It showed a picture of a tall, white machine with spinning arms. Tawanga had an idea, a wild one. He began collecting scraps, bicycle parts, plastic, old radio wires. The villagers laughed. "You cannot eat wind, boy," they scoffed. Even his father, burdened by the weight of hopelessness, told him to stop chasing clouds. But Tawanga worked by moonlight, drawing diagrams in the dirt. He remembered how the birds flew with wings outstretched. And so, he built blades from old buckets. He built a wooden tower from abandoned maize stalks and scrap poles. And then one dusty afternoon, the wind came. The blades turned. The tiny bulb flickered to life. The villagers froze. For the first time in months, something had moved. Something had glowed. Days later, Tawanga's windmill powered a small pump he rigged from an old bicycle. Water trickled from the deep borehole his grandfather had dug years ago, and that trickle became a stream. With time, the stream fed their crops, quenched their animals, and restored their hope. The very same villagers who mocked him now gathered every evening under the dim electric light of Tawanga's hut to charge radios, fetch water, and listen to the hum of the windmill that never stopped spinning. And when reporters came from the city, they asked the boy, "Why did you think you could build this?" Tawanga smiled and said, "Because no one ever told me I couldn't." Morale. Great change often begins with quiet courage. When you believe in your vision, even when no one else does, you carry the power to shift the winds of destiny.